Well, here's a little bit of trivia for you this month. In any situation where there is a fire, you may have anywhere from 2 minutes or less in order to get out of your home safely. And that is after the fire alarm may or may not have gone off, depending on if you have one in your home. I bring all of this up in order to introduce you to Fire Prevention Week that is happening this month all across the nation. And here today with me I have Chris Lambuth, who is with the Greeley Fire Department, to tell us about what all is going to be happening during the month of October and especially during Fire Prevention Week with our Greeley firefighters. Chris, great to have you here today.
It's been good to be here, so thank you.
All right, so let's start off with giving folks an idea of what Fire Prevention Week is and when it is.
So Fire Prevention Week is the week of October 9th through the 15th. And what we're doing this year is that we're going to be going to a multitude of schools and sharing them with the message of fire won't wait, plan your escape.
Okay, and that is this year's theme, I'm assuming, from the national side of things. I got it right. All right, so fire won't wait, plan your escape. And of course, along with that is a whole slew of things if you go to the national website, which I did. In order to kind of prepare for our interview today. There's so much out there to consider, but the simple things that we want folks to know is to make sure that they're planning their escape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so easy just to think, oh, we'll do that later, but nobody wants to do that later when the emergency is now. And so it'd be really good to sit down with your family, figure out where all the exits are and where you're going to go, but also, more importantly, where you're going to meet up afterwards so everyone knows they're accounted for.
All right, so those are real simple things to do, but we don't, like you said, we don't always take the time to do those. Yeah. So especially during Fire Prevention Week, we want to encourage everyone to take a minute out of their day, think about where they live and where those exits are around their home, and work with each other as a family or as a unit to make sure that they know how to get out. Now, for that Fire Prevention Week, you mentioned going out and doing some education in the schools. Along with that, another little project that I heard that you guys have going for those elementary kids is a coloring contest. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so this is kind of unique. We're having a coloring contest of a helmet shield. And what we're asking is that for 6-year-old to 9-year-olds to fill out and to design whatever shield you would like. And what we're going to do is that we're going to collect them all, and we're going to pick a winner, and whoever that winner is, we're going to be creating a real leather shield based on what they had made, and to give it to them.
Now, one of the big culminations of that week is going to be your open house right here at Fire Station 5.
Yeah, so our big open house is going to be the capstone of Fire Prevention Week on October 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. here at Station 5. And we're going to be having an endless amount of activities to do. Just to begin, we're going to be showing off our newest apparatus, our Ladder 5. We'll be pumping water out of Engine 5. We're going to be having partnering with Medevac and having a helicopter land here at Munford Park. And from there, we're going to have bouncy castles and blow-up obstacle courses, food trucks, music. UC Health will be here showing off an ambulance. We're going to have a 1914 antique engine that we've restored and kind of showing off that with a full station tour as well. Oh, it's going to be a lot.
So that sounds awesome. Okay, so what's the cost? What's the cost, Chris? Because obviously that's going to cost me something.
It's going to be free. Okay. It's free to the public. I mean, right, the food trucks are your only cost if you want to do that.
Okay, I knew that, but I just wanted to make sure that we mentioned that was for free for everyone. So again, that event is the open house at Fire Station 5. I want to mention that address, 4701 West 24th Street. So for me, I'm not so great with addresses, but I do know that's at the south end of Munford Park, just across from Dutch Brothers and Lowe's, so off of 47th. So that'll give everybody kind of a reference there. Anything else, Chris, that you want to make sure that we let folks know out there?
I would just strongly encourage you guys, please come, please check everything out. If you miss this, you will be missing out.
Okay, there you go, straight from the firefighters here at the Greeley Fire Department and Fire Station 5. So again, for more information about Fire Prevention Week, for some tips on safety for your family and your property, as well as all the deets about the open house happening on October 15th, head on over to greeleygov.com/fire.